Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Tennessee Titans versus Cam Newton and the Las Vegas Raiders.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in 2019 from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Haskins.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Haskins going to throw again. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, it's Haskins. Smith catches left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
24-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 16 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Draw play. This is Henry. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
3rd down and 9.
Over the middle to Smith. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Raider D, they get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Raiders.
Now Newton. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on second down. Newton, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Yards to go.
Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to loft one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Corey Jackson on the tackle.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Newton now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They go with Jacobs. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
6 makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself, at this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And to Las Vegas, first down.
Here's Jacobs fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll give this underneath to Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
It brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now, Bonner. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Newton. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Makes the score Raiders 3, Titans nothing.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 6 there on first.
Up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 1-yard touchdown reception. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Operating from the gun. Newton got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
On the play. And the Raider 1st down.
Newton throwing again. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And right side, Henry's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Third down. Here's Haskins. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21.
1st and 10.
13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Raiders 3.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They're on 24-yard line.
Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. And really a solid group effort. I mean, the montage focuses on him, and rightfully so. But it's been a good job of a team to get this lead.
I'm with you totally on that. I love the observation. Offensive line and people having to protect him, they've really been in sync and been on point. How about the guys going out and catching the ball? Well, the receivers, the running backs, everyone is involved today. And what we're watching right now is really a beautiful team effort, isn't it?
Absolutely. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And some room to roam now. Sheds off the tackle. And all the way down to the 35. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, Haskins looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Henry, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Davis, and snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Max Crosby in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Haskins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun. Newton. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
The broken tackle but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
Henry. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Maurice Hurst in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And taken right on the 30. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Damon Arnett up to make the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. Uncorks one for Davis. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 33 yards that time.
Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
It's a gain of 4.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Haskins. And he will find Davis. That's complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's out right at the 25. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Partner, remember back in the first half when you talked about them passing up on the 3 when they went for it on 4th down?
It changes your options, doesn't it? Because if they took the 3 there, we've got a tie ball game on our hands, and maybe their thinking on this drive absolutely changes.
Yeah, you talked about filing that play away for later. Now we resurface it. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Now a first down throw for Newton. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
35-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 7 yards, the pickup there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. to throw again. Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The game, 13 all.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the fourth. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Haskins. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the 39-yard line.
Play action. It's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jacobs now. A first down and more for Jacobs. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Running is Jacobs. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
He's tackled at the...
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 2nd down. It's Jacobs, and he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
And the Raiders have got him. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for Las Vegas, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.